Now, every year when we come here to the Heartland Rally, maybe the most hotly contested class is the Classics. Really is a magnificent turnout of cars. Some incredible performance, as always, in the Classic section. Last year, this man here, James Leoncini, in the wonderful little Toyota, he kind of made us sit up and take notice. Came back this year, gave it a proper crack. Goodness me, James, last year we were all really quite excited by the performance. You've come back this year, you've built on that performance, you've taken out the win. What a week you guys have had.
Yeah, it's been, can't believe what's happened. 2 days before the rally, I was pretty much ready to ring Mark and say, cancel our accommodation, I don't think we're going to be here. So, yeah, to do this, just amazing. Pretty emotional, to be honest.
I can imagine it is, because it was such an enormous build-up, but the rally itself didn't go without its issues. You worked so hard with your brother, with your dad, to get that car and keep it going.
Yeah, no, it's just, you can't, a rally like this, if you're pushing, you're going to have problems, and you need people around you to get you through it, and you can't do it without them. It's a team, it's the biggest team sport, better than any ball sport, put it that way. Yeah, so unreal.
How cool is it though to be able to drive such a wonderful car, because put a lot of smiles on faces, that car out there. It doesn't just look great in the colours, it sounds great, you drive it. I mean, it's important, isn't it, that you're there to entertain, and you do a great job doing that.
Yeah, well, I've never heard it from the outside, because
I can assure you it's great.
My old man's too scared to drive it, so but yeah, no, apparently everyone likes the sound of it, and it's all part of it. You want it to sound, I've got to make it sound better than an Escort. So,
you were up against some great Escorts. James, great stuff. Team Leoncini, you did a wonderful job. Great stuff, Dad. Well done. But where's your brother? Is he around?
Cousin, Mark.
Cousin, sorry, Mark. Yeah, you don't really look an awful lot like the other two, so I should have guessed that. Sorry, mate. But what a weekend you've had. As James was saying, there was a lot of uncertainty. You got in the car, you drove it, you navigated brilliantly. It was a super weekend.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I mean, when I got to James's place down in Victoria on whatever day it was, I walked into the shed and there's the car in this many pieces.
Wow.
So yeah, we really tuck it in. We had an absolute crack, and we managed to get it done after a few late nights and met plenty of days in the dyno with a new engine, and it's just, I can't believe to come out on top. It's just fantastic, and probably one of the best feelings I've had in motorsport, so can't complain.
It's such a great event to win. Well done, congratulations. Where's Dad? We'll just say a very well done to Dad. Proudest dad, I would imagine, at the podium here. That's such a wonderful team effort.
Yeah, no, it was. It was pretty emotional, actually. It was really good. Done a bit of rallying myself in the 80s, and with my brother here, David. He's Matthew's, Mark's father.
And, proper family affair.
Yeah, and the third generation Leoncinis. Right. He come from Tuscany in Italy. Wow. My father in 1952. Wow. And
was your father a racer as well?
Yeah, he was a rally driver. Wow. Yeah, and a lot of navigating, he put us all into it.
Yeah. Wonderful stuff. I think you boys are going back on the podium. Wonderful stuff. We'll see you next year.
Thank you, Colin.
Now, second overall was Brian. I'm being given. Third. Brian in the Nissan. Brian, where's Brian? Brian's here, isn't he? Is this Brian? Brian, come this way. We want to congratulate you.
Well, thank you.
I thought you were second, but I'm told you were third in the Classics. Is that right?
Yes.
That's quite some effort, though. Tell me about your weekend. I mean, the car looked great out there. Everyone seems to have had to deal with issues this weekend. How's yours been?
Well, I had a few.
Right.
Gear selection issues today. A few broken parts, but you got to expect that. 500 Ks.
This is the thing with this rally. It is over 500 kilometres in 48 hours.
Yes.
Even for a modern rally car, that's tough. You guys work so hard to make these cars reliable, to get them through that. That's a challenge.
Oh, it certainly is. It's been a strong car for a long time, but hey, this is our first classic one here. It was an experience, I tell you.
Yeah, it's a bit special, isn't it? Well, congratulations. Enjoy your evening. Well done indeed. Great stuff. Your car looked great. I love seeing it out there. Now, we're heading towards Ross Yendel, if we can find him. He's second in the Classics. I know who I'm looking for this time. It's a big fellow in a dark baseball cap. There's the Army boys. Sorry, I apologise, my friends. They did a lovely job. Look at the man's stick. This man is the most upright fellow I've seen all weekend. You walk with a bearing that says Sergeant Major.
Yes, that's right.
You really do. You're a fantastic fellow. You boys have done a great weekend. It's been lovely to see you here. Now, where is Ross? Here he is. Is this Ross? Is this Ross? There he is. Ross, my friend. Goodness me. Congratulations. Second, is that right, in the Classics?
Second outright, very happy.
Second outright?
Yeah, in the Classics, yeah, very happy.
Wow. Listen, you've not been rallying that long. Tell me how long your rallying career is.
I think I've done about 10 rallies over the time, so yeah, very early into it, but enjoying it. A lot of fun.
A lot of people talking about your car as well. Tell me a little bit about that car, because it put a lot of smiles on faces this weekend.
Yeah, I think I got a big leg up there. I think the Millington with the sequential, it makes a bad driver look good. So yeah, it's been good fun.
Listen, you've got to be brave to drive any car at the speed you were driving this weekend. A lot of people dealing with issues out there. What about you and your team? Did you it's 500 plus kilometres. Did it get through trouble free, or did you have anything to deal with?
No, we had little issues, like we had intercom issues, we had a few little bits and pieces, but no complaints from our end. Had Darren Collagen looking after the car, had Andrew, so it's been amazing. I think the event, there was like roads that were like roller coasters, so we're at Disney World, and then we're out in the back going through scrub, bushes going over our bonnet, so thank you to Ivor and the team. What an amazing event, absolute legends, thank you.
Back to have another crack next year, the next step of the podium?
Yeah, we'll be up in number 1 next year, don't worry about that, boys.
There we go, a little bit of work for you to do as well before next year then.
A little bit of work, train Ross up how to drive an Escort. And we'll give it a go anyway. And yeah, Ross drove a brilliant event. Leoncini boys in first place. Just hats off to those guys. Couldn't catch them all weekend. They were just brilliant. So
the competition was absolutely top class, guys. Well done indeed. I thought it was only the Brits and the Irish that could drive Mark II Escorts, and the Kiwis. They can drive Mark II Escorts as well. What a wonderful performance. What a wonderfully entertaining event the Classics have been again here. Do you know what? The turnout of cars, the preparation of the cars, the variety of classic cars here, second to none. And to have 500 plus kilometres to enjoy them on, wonderful stuff. Congratulations to all our crews in the Classics, in particular to our top 3. It's been another absolutely incredible Heartland Rally Classics.